Morning everyone. This is Kavish. I'll be evaluating Reshma Nair since it's her debut performance for the Toastmasters. She has just joined recently and being very new to the club, she has given an exemplary effort of coming forward and just giving her icebreaker on a very initial notice. So I'll be evaluating Reshma Nair on the basis of 7 parameters. Everyone who's going to be an evaluator should know that there are 7 parameters of evaluating any ice-breaking speech, which is clarity, vocal variety, eye contact, gesture, audience awareness, comfort level, and interest. So I would like to hand over the stage to EMOD, Mayank, and all the best, Reshma, for your speech.
Thank you so much. So Toastmaster Reshma, she is a qualified chartered accountant, currently working at Deloitte. She loves to read books, paint, sketch and travel. Her topic for today is footsteps of my life. Welcome Toastmaster Reshma.
A very good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
2019, on 31st December, I had set off on a high altitude trek. It wasn't the first time I was doing this trek. However, it was the first time I was doing a trek on a very heavy during a very heavy snowfall. On a high altitude trek, you start off with a lot of excitement. But as the inclination begins, you question all your life decisions, including the one as to why have you come upon this trek. 4 to 5 days into trekking into the dense pine forests, we witnessed freshly fallen snow on the trails and on the trees. But of all my days, my favorite is the summit day. The summit climb can invoke a mix of emotions inside you. There is the triumph of reaching the top, but there is also an emptiness of the fact that you and your problems seem so small in between all these majestic mountains. The climb was so tough that at many points of times I thought to myself that I would not be able to make it. We did, and the leg cramps were finally worth the view. As we started to descend, I thought of all the moments in my life where I thought I would not be able to make it. As a child, I was extremely poor at studies. Can you imagine if, as a chartered accountant, I told you that I used to fail maths? Forget maths, I used to fail Hindi. Being thrown out of the classrooms and being scolded by the teachers became very usual for me. Starting class 9, my mother found a maths tutor for me. Gaurav sir actually helped me to change my life around. The only difference between him and the rest of the teachers was that he just showed a little patience in me. That was the first time when I saw leadership. And that was the first time when I saw leadership not by definition, but by an example. And there I was, thinking of all the moments in my life where I thought I would not be able to make it. Our group had become quite dispersed. Few of us were a bit ahead, few of us were a bit behind. I was sort of walking in the middle. During the journey, during all of this procrastination of mine, I realized the shepherd dog has joined me on the trail. This was very usual with mountain dogs, as they joined such big groups to the summit and back to the base camp for food. So I had a boiled egg with me since morning, which I did not have for breakfast. I broke it into half, gave him the half, and I had the rest half. Gave him a little pat on his head, and I started to walk, realizing that he had started to walk with me. Of all the people in the audience, I am sure all of us have once fallen in love, right? We have also had our hearts broken at least once in all our lifetimes. I was also one such person. When I had my heart broken, I did the most conventional thing that every other human being has done: solo travel. Being the bunny of YJHD movie, there I was on my nth trek, thinking about all those moments in life where I thought I would not be able to make it. During overthinking of mine, I heard a sound behind me. Madam! Madam! I turned back, I looked around. I looked around at the forest. It had started to snow a little bit. I looked at the dog looked at me. We both had the same question in our mind. What the hell is happening? In just another second, I heard the voice again. Madam! Madam! Where are you going? I saw my Sherpa far behind in the woods, and I saw him frantically running towards me. In the moment, I realized the fact that all this time, I had been walking alone. The Sherpa came running towards me and he told me, he told me that when we started at the dense forest, there were 2 trails and I took the wrong one. He also told me that I was lucky to be found at that point of time because it had started to snow so heavily. And while we were walking back to get reunited with the group, I asked him as to how was he able to find me. He said he went to the start of the dense forest and he followed my footsteps. He told me that I was very lucky to be found at that point of time because it had started to snow very heavily. And there I was, thinking of all the moments in life where I thought I would not be able to make it, but eventually did. Thank you, everyone.